Laken Riley. That's probably a name you've heard a lot lately.
Laken Riley.
Laken Riley.
Laken Riley.
Riley was a Georgia student who was killed by an undocumented immigrant in 2024, and her case got a lot of attention from right-wing media.
Illegal immigrant accused of murdering Georgia nursing student Laken Riley.
Suspect, an illegal immigrant, Jose Ibarra.
26-year-old Jose Ibarra, here illegally.
If you watch enough Fox News, which you shouldn't, you'll start to notice a trend in how right-wing media talks about immigrant crime.
Take a look at these mugshots here. 68 convicted sex offenders who have tried crossing the border illegally.
Welcome back to Fascist Propaganda 101, and today we're talking about a classic fascist propaganda tactic, mugshotting. For the past few years, Fox News has been feeding their white boomer audiences cherry-picked stories of the most heinous immigrant crimes that they can find.
An illegal immigrant accused of raping a 15-year-old girl.
Prosecutors have charged a Senegalese illegal immigrant with raping a woman on a park bench.
That trend was especially intense last year. In just over 6 months, Fox ran nearly 1,000 segments covering crimes committed by immigrants. That's over 5 segments a day. And now we live in a world where Trump issued an executive order to publish lists of crimes committed by immigrants, and the White House Instagram account posts mugshots. So I call this mugshotting. It's when you use cherry-picked stories of horrific crimes in order to depict an entire group as dangerous. In reality, immigrants commit crimes at lower rates than native-born Americans, but who needs reality when you can manipulate people's emotions? Fascists know that if you bombard viewers with horror story after horror story of immigrant crime, they'll just start associating immigrants with criminality. And how do they know this? Because they've done it before.
Back in Nazi Germany, there was a Nazi paper called Der Stürmer, and they had a department called Letterbox. Readers were invited to send in stories of supposed Jewish crimes. Der Stürmer would publish them, and they would include some pretty horrific graphic illustrations of these crimes as well.
Nazi newspapers used to publish images of Jews alongside their alleged crimes. As one Nazi directive told the German press, Jews are criminal by disposition. The Jews are not a nation like other nations, but bearers of hereditary criminality.
Focusing in on one subset of the population's crimes and then depicting that as somehow depraved and abnormal from the main population is something we've seen quite a bit in the past.
The goal here is to manufacture the belief that an entire group of people are a dangerous threat. Because if all these people are violent criminals, well, then it's okay to be violent towards them. That's just self-defense. And mugshotting works because you'll never run out of mugshots. It doesn't matter how many crime statistics or fact checks you show people, horrific stories hit harder than data ever will. And there will always be another heinous crime. There will always be another cherry-picked mugshot, another tragic victim, always another